Just not King Charles's week, because as he plans to do his state visits to Kenya, it has backfired on him terribly. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at again with another video, back at again with another Royal Nugget video. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button for daily and consistent content. You love these little mini Royal Nugget videos, so I'm just going to keep delivering them because there is actually a lot going on. Keep you guys updated in just 3 to 4 minutes. Subscribe, send a super thanks, thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Let's get straight into this mess. The Kenyan Human Rights Commission has demanded unequivocal apologies from King Charles, whose state visits to Kenya begins this Tuesday, tomorrow. The KHRC urged that the king must apologize for mass and systemic atrocities, historic land injustices, and corporate-related violations involving the British government and British corporations in a press conference on Sunday. We call for unequivocal apologies immediately from King Charles when he visits Kenya. The period of emergency in 1952, Kenyans were subjected to atrocities beyond measure. According to the KHRC, between 1895 and 1963, the colonial government expanded prime land and introduced policing culture that suppressed Africans and oversaw human rights violations, a significant amount of human rights violations. There have been significant amount of protests that are also going on in Kenya as I film this video about people who are really upset that the royals can parade around certain places in Africa as if nothing took place, parade around certain places in Africa like Kenya and act like colonialism didn't even exist, that they're still benefiting from, parading around places like Kenya all for their own image and their own benefit. Look at me, I'm touring around, I'm meant to be the king who is social amongst the world. Like, it's just not going to run, unfortunately, in any capacity. And I'm glad that people in Kenya are speaking up, and I'm glad that King Charles is getting this backlash, because for him to announce that he's even attempting to go to Kenya without even announcing or even addressing the unequivocal, significant colonialism atrocities is insane. Now, nobody's saying that King Charles himself solely was the one who started up colonialism in Africa, in Asia, etc., etc., etc. But they are currently benefiting from it to this day, to the day when it began, to the day that it is right now. Whereas the countries that have been colonized have been damaged from that day and are still reaping that damage to the day as of right now. If you actually cast your mind back and look at the human right violations, the significant amount of atrocities that happened in Kenya from the British and how disgusting they were, the colonization was absolutely rife. So many innocent men, women, and children were killed left, right, and center. Their land taken for minerals, for usages, and left in places. The English, the colonialism, the British Empire was nothing but greed. Nothing but greed. So the audacity to flaunt around for your own damn image when it comes to these African and Asian countries, the audacity for you to do so for your own self-image, for your own betterment, always 24/7, without giving any form of financial aid to these countries, but only exploiting them, is absolutely insane. And we still have countries like France who are still exploiting significant amount of African countries after all the colonialism that took place. It is absolutely insane how it runs deep, because they are still reaping the damages to this day of colonialism. We are still in the colonial era, guys. We have not left the colonialism era. We're still in it, because these countries, they are suffering the damage. They are being they're still suffering to this day. It's absolutely insane. So people think that we've left that was in the past. No, to this day, all of these countries, I think reaping is the wrong word, but all these countries are still suffering to this day of all the colonialism impacts that initially began in the early 19s, in the late 1800s. So the audacity for this man to go there and parade around, I'm glad that people are protesting. Hopefully he is surrounded by men and in these Kenyans who are upset and want to continue to protest. Make your voice loud, may it be heard that, he's not welcomed in these countries. He's not welcomed in Kenya. How dare you go to these countries and not even offer to give any form of statements of apologies or also financial aid that comes with the apologies, because the words are empty. We need actions to even try and recover a percentage of the damage that the British Empire caused on so many of these countries. And then so many people question, oh, why is the UK so diverse? Why is London so diverse? You came into our land, colonized our land, took our minerals, raped our women, killed our men, and then you're questioning why we're here. Are you absolutely insane? Have you lost yourself? Are you dumb? Because we need to figure this out. Don't question why I'm in your land when you came to our land for no damn reason and took our shit for no damn reason and keep it in your fucking museums so that you can parade around for your own image when that shit ain't even yours. Do you understand? Don't get me all the way fucked up on this afternoon on a Monday. Don't ask dumb questions about why this country is so diverse. Then why did your people come into my land, child, and start stealing everything? Don't be so stupid. So when you have men like King Charles who want to run around Kenya for their own image, the audacity to do so when it's very much ancestors were killing and ruining places like Kenya, it's absolutely insane. We are still in the colonial era. Colonialism very much exists, and these countries who are colonized and beaten are still unfortunately experiencing all of that still to this day. Do you understand? Anyways, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this video. The passion just comes out, and I feel like this is just a therapeutic thing. I can just scream on the camera, and really just sometimes just stuff like this just pisses me off so much. Like it just really irks me. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button for daily and consistent content. Subscribe. I would appreciate it, and I will catch you guys soon for another video. I really just lost it. Oh my god.